Game day 4 of the Eurocup 2013-14 season. Today's matchup was Telekom Baskets Bonn versus Belfius Mons Hainaut. Final score was 74-63. With me on the panel is, to my left, opposing coach Yves Defrenier and Mr. Jason Lev. To my right, Matthias Fischel and Kurt Luby. We'll start with the player statements. Jason, your overall statement to the game, please.
I thought we made a good effort tonight, on the defensive end especially, trying to control them, and, this is a tough place to play, and, we were able to kind of hold them to 74 points, but, that wasn't enough, so, we were disappointed, but, I felt like we had a real good effort out there.
It was as close as 47-43 midway through the third period. What denied you to, cut the deficit to 0 or even take the lead?
Just come down to the defensive end. We couldn't get stops. Like you said, we got it really close, but we couldn't dig deep enough to, get those stops that we needed to get a big road victory for our first Eurocup win tonight.
Thanks. Kurt, your overall statement to the game?
Yeah, definitely. I know we were going to play a tough team. Coach prepared us well. We had to just stick to the game plan. We made a few errors and stuff on the defensive end, but we stick together as a team and we pulled through with a victory. So we just have to move on, learn, watch video, and get ready for the next opponent.
What's the one thing you got to take from this game on to the next road games ahead of us?
Well, definitely, it's defense. The main important thing is boxing out, We just have to, all 5 guys box out and, get a rebound, and then we can go from there.
Thanks. Questions for players? That's not the case. Both are dismissed. Thanks for being here, guys. And we'll continue with former trio coach Yves Defrenier. Your statement to the game, please.
First of all, congratulations to my colleague, and I think the victory that they deserve. Our problem already the whole season, I will say, is the inconsistency of making plays, going to the right options. Moment that we are pushed out of the option we want to have, that moment we are not able to still look for the best shot possible. And defensively, I think we made the right game plan, except for some, I will say, again, individual breakdowns of some players that are forgetting some things to do, some tasks to do. But I think offensively we were not productive enough to get this on the road victory. Very inconsistent also with the ball, turnovers on a crucial time. And we have to say, not turnovers that are forced turnovers. I think a lot of turnovers, remember the lateral pass on the ball screen with Demontis, different kind of actions that on that level should not happen. And that's the inconsistency that we are fighting with. And those kind of situations, what are in this level big errors. For me, those are big errors. Those are not little mistakes, but those are turnarounds of I think we were taking the rhythm in the third, taking the control of the tempo of the game in the third quarter. And we throw it away with stupid turnovers where they get easy baskets and they run away.
Could you talk a little bit about the defensive mindset going against Jared Jordan? He had 4 assists in the first quarter and then stayed with those 4 until the end of the third.
Well, if I now make too much statement of our defensive game plan, then they come over here, come in our place, and they will. But we know what Jared is doing for this team. He's the engine. He's making plays. So the thing you need to do as an opponent is he needs to make the scoring and not making the plays. So on that moment, yeah, it's a different physiognomy of the game for Bonn. We didn't saw that many open shots for Bonn. It was more, and there I'm very, I will say, disappointed and even angry with my players. All those right-handed penetrations, what we said about Brooks, what we said about McLean, all the right-handed penetration, we said this are the strong weapons of those two players, and they are not able to just to take that right hand away. And on that moment, we give high percentage shots to those two players, and I think this is not forgivable. It's something that on that level, yeah, but that's the level we are now. We have to be honest with that we are not able to execute the game plan or even individual assignments defensively in a consistent way. We see on certain moments when we play good basketball, then we are able to do that. We had that some spurts where we played offensively, defensively, both sides, very good sequences. But then you see on certain moments we have a turnover, we're getting emotional, we're forgetting to do our individual assignments, and then you see the one-on-one on the right hand, and it comes in. It's like, yeah, this is the level that we are playing now.
Thanks. Coach Fischel, your overall statement, please.
Yeah, first of all, thank you very much, Coach Franje. I think that was a very close game, and it was a lot of work for us. It was not so easy for us because we changed one player, and now we have one important player in the rotation. It's Tony Gaffney, and I was very excited to see how will we play. Yeah, how did we play? We play sometimes good, and sometimes we have really problems. Congratulations also to Jason Love. He scored really very consistent inside, and we had really problems to stop him inside. And the rotations were not working always, how I imagined. But in the end, we managed this with a few, like Coach Franje say, with a few nice steals to get maybe this important easy points to win this game. But it was a very close game. And yeah, I'm very happy that we won this today.
More often than less, we've been sitting here talking about rebounding. How satisfied are you with the rebounding today?
Yeah, we won it, but 34-29. I think there were some situations in the game where players were just alone under the basket, and we are watching. That's why I'm telling always my players: find the opponent, create the first contact, box out. Don't watch the ball. And we are watching the videos, and we see always how the heads are following the ball, and this is the worst what they can do, watching the ball and not creating the first contact and boxing out. And this is what we are working on, to create the first contact, box out and get the rebounds. In the second half it was better, but we need this for around 35-36 minutes, then we can be satisfied.
Thanks. Your questions, please, if there are any. If that's not the case, we'll call it a night. Thanks, Coach, and have a safe trip home.
Thank you.